I pull it, but never knew why I do it to get rid of all these sissy ass barballs and let them know you don't fuck with the los Mexicanos. Got my finger on the trigger.
So, gente, saludos. How you guys doing, man? I hope you guys doing all right. Me, I'm just chilling over here, chilling in my house, just doing my best. Ready to get busy right now, and you already seen on the title, man. The reason I'm making this video is because and it's a homie from LA. I'm surprised, bro. He keeps telling me that I talk about too much about violence and stuff. I'm not glamorizing violence in any way, form, way. If I was, I'd be about it. I'd be doing it. I'd be doing violence. I have plenty and many opportunities. They have give me opportunities to join. What? Over here, man, they see me kind of like malandro, and hey, what's up? You want a job? And I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. Do my thing, bro. And so far, let me close the door real quick. So far, I'm doing pretty good, man. Hey, before I continue, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. This is nothing against blacks, or nothing against woods or paisas or homies or sureños. This is just my own personal estilo. This is about to keep telling me why do I talk like a homie, and como sureño, like a sureño. I don't know. Maybe that's the way I learn English, bro. I don't know. You tell me, bro. I thought, a lot of people, as I remember, some viewers were, I don't know, they were haters or not, but when I started making my videos, they were like, hey, I don't understand what you do. So, and I'm not tripping or not, me, but check it out, man. I used to live in southeast LA, Cella, right? East LA, Cella, Whittier, and it was early 90s, like 90 early 90s almost. We moved to the Bay Area, and as you guys already know, I made a barrio over there, and but when I was in Whittier, I was hanging around with the camarada, with the homies. Not, I was not into fucking, but hold on, let me look for these. And it was the same thing. When I went to the Bay Area, the homies were hitting me for the homies from up north. They see me as a paisa first, and then as a sureño. And honestly, I already said in one of my videos, if I ever, the estilo, East LA estilo, is, I like it. You don't have to be a cholo or anything to like the estilo, the Pachuco estilo and all that shit. The lowrider scenario and all that shit. I like it, but I'm not trying to be nobody, homie. I'm not trying to be sureño. I'm not trying to be this, but I did make a barrio because they were out of necessity. Because I was being oppressed. I was the only one. I was wearing blue, not LA hats, but I was wearing my blue khakis, my blue fucking Levi's, all creased up and shit. And the homies from up north, they started fucking tripping, and I wasn't, I was not a punk. I started, whenever they came and hit me up, I responded the same way, But look, man, you already seen on the title. You won't make it one day, homes. You won't make it one day. Let's not for Pelican Bay, but let's say High Desert, homie. Or let's say Pelican Bay, or High Desert, or one of those prisons. And if I see a big homie, a camarada, and I say, "What's up, homie? What's up, homie? What's up?" Instead of with hang and use the N word on that fool, on that person, trust me, you won't last a day, one day, homies. one day. And like I said, I don't have nothing against blacks. I don't have nothing against those battles that talk like that. But look, man, I prefer, to have my own stilo than trying to be somebody else, try to copy somebody else stilo, that is out of my race. Why? Because, I'm proud to be who I am. I'm proud to be Mexicano, Paisa, whatever you want to call me, homie. The reason I call myself Paisa is because I run with the Paisas, I run with the Paisas, and that's that, that's that's the name of the channel. But like I said, I'm not gonna go in and pretend to be another race, because you might say it's just a way of talk, but a lot of bots take it too far, serio with talking like blacks, and I don't think they like it either, and try to raza gente, try to be like them, but that's the way I talk. And I'm not trying to be nobody else. I'm not trying to be somebody else. That's the way I learned English, and got stuck in my mind, my head. I've seen we Jaliscos use a lot vale, and Nayarit, and I've seen homies coming from up north, down south, and they once they start situated over here. They've been here for a little bit, they start using that word, vale. And that's the same thing with me. I'm not going to change my stilo. And I heard and I see a lot of camaradas, homies over here using that word. And I'm like, hey, don't use that word on me. You know what I mean? Don't, out of respect, because yo soy mexicano. And when I was in Vallejo, look, I'm going to show you something, bro.
Get that motherfucker in, bitch. You get now, boy. Gotta call her feet, yes, man. Motherfucking clown coming at you, bro. Probably go to the game. What is it, man? What's this? I dick strap your baby mama.
Sorry about that, man.
Hola, ¿estás buscando acercarte a Dios? Porque conozco
Great
una
commercials.
manera
Give me a
increíble de
second.
ayudarte. Son los misioneros de...
Give me a second.
Welcome back for another video on the best YouTube channel ever. Today's video will be about an incident involving a Serrano gang member and former Norteño gang member. On August 13, 2015, in Vallejo, California, 46-year-old former Norteño James Souza was walking along railroad tracks near an overcrossing bridge in Vallejo.
In Vallejo, right? And I knew that vato, James Souza. I got into that vato one day. Just to let you know that I'm not lying. I made that barrio. And like I said, I went over there and the homies that were kicking it with us, upstairs, they were using the N word. So I told them, look, man, we're going to stop that. You be proud of who you are. A lot of them did. A lot of them, they went the other way. But that's I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not trying to, I prefer that. But trust me, you won't make it one day in high district Pelican Bay, or even a level 4 with the big homie. Call big homie that, they or try to be, you won't last a day, and that's just how I talk. I'm not trying to pretend to be somebody else, and I'm pretty sure, that's the blacks, they're proud to carry themselves like that, because that's their stilo, homie. That's what set us apart. And at the same time, we're all humans. They got their stilo, we got our stilo. Norteños got their stilo, and that's just that. And I'm not trying to be somebody else. With that, and if that offend you, oh well, bro. There's plenty of channels, but you say I talk violence too much. I'm not glamorizing violence. Your name is Alex Rodriguez, right? Alex, I'm not glamorizing violence. It's just stuff that I went through every day in prison. And that's it. You know, I'm done with the game. You know, like I said, they had asked me, you know, hey, you wanna do? I'm cool. I'm alright. Just a little Indian over here, bro. You know, trying to do my thing. You know, trying to live day by day. With that, my gente, saludos. I thought I'd just make this short video and say what's up to everybody. That I'm out, raza, camaradas. You're talking like a freaking chingon. No, but you know, I wish I had, you know, professional linguistic skills, man, so I can get me a professional job. What can I do, bro? That's just me. But I'm trying to be myself, you know, and that's it. I'm trying, you know, I'm myself, and I try to be nobody else. Nada más, gente, saludos. But